Hi, my name's Noelle. Thank you for joining me for your practice today. Today's practice is going to focus on opening up the quadriceps and creating some stretching there and a little bit into the hip flexors. First thing we're going to do is sit in hero seat or Japanese seat. It's kind of just like what it looks like. I have my feet behind me and I'm sitting down. Options are to take a block, pop it kind of on its medium height underneath your seat, in between your legs, or you could pop 2 blocks on top of each other to give you a little bit more space. So we're just going to sit here for a couple of breaths and then we'll move on. So we're going to be here. I'm going to have you just take your hands, plant them on your thighs, and we're going to inhale, and then we're going to inhale again and then exhale. So we're going to inhale again so you're all the way filled up. And then exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. Inhale again. So you're all the way full. If you have a little bit more that you feel like you can get in, inhale one more time. And then exiting everything out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The cows are really loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's fun. Inhale. And inhale again. And exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And inhale again. And exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So you're going to stay here. If you have blocks underneath you, you can pop those out. You're going to take your right hand and place it onto the mat, spreading your fingers really far. And you're going to take your left leg out. So now you're kind of in this gate position. You're going to inhale, reach your hand up and overhead. Exhale, you're going to hinge and bring your hand towards your foot. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now, option, you're going to be here and you're going to lift that foot up. Now, you can stay here or you can bend that foot towards your buttocks and then grab with your hand behind you to grab that to open up the quadricep. You do not have to grab it with your hand. You can just bend it towards your butt with your heel. That's a great option too. Inhale here. And exhale. Also feeling that stretch in your pectoral if you're holding onto your foot. Releasing the foot, but releasing it with control so it's not a kickstand. Open up one more time. And then exhale, you're going to bring that foot underneath your booty again and create length in this hero seat. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to take your left hand out beside you, kick the right foot out long, so you're in that kind of gate position or a very, like kind of a Vashisthasana side plank position. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open and stay. Option to lift that foot up and stay there, or bend it towards your butt, stay there, and then option to reach around with your hand, grab for your foot, pulling it towards your booty to stretch that front quad. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Bringing that back down, sitting up on your seat, creating length through both your sides bodies. And exhale. We're going to turn onto our booties and place the feet into the mat. And then your hands are going to face towards your butt and you're going to lift up. Inhale. And exhale. Really lift as much as you can up. And exhale. We're going to lower back down. Now, remembering that movement, take your right foot and pull it behind you in that hero seat, just half of it. Then we're going to lift back up and press down into that knee and that shin so you can get a nice stretch along that front of the quad. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. And lowering back down, untwining that foot, pressing all the way up into that reverse tabletop. Lowering back down, this time tucking the left leg underneath into that half hero seat. Hands are facing forward, and we're gonna lift up and press forward so you can feel that stretch in that front quad. Breathing in and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lowering back down, bringing the foot back out, and then rolling over your hands and knees into your tabletop position. I'm going to walk myself back to the center of my mat, tucking your toes, sending your hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and exhale, lifting the abdomen up towards your spine. Taking your right foot, stepping it forward in between your hands. And then you're going to keep that back foot up. Actually, yeah, you're going to keep it up. And then you're going to lift all the way up into your high lunge, and you're going to press that heel towards the ground. But if you start to feel pinchy, don't push too hard, because I'm going to straighten that back knee, bending forward, and then pulling my front hip and put my finger into it and pull it towards the back of the room. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to take my hands down now around my front leg. I'm going to step my back foot forward and straighten my front knee, lifting the kneecap up the leg so that I'm in this pyramid pose. So I'm feeling a stretch in the back of my leg, but I'm also engaging the quadricep. Letting your head fold down and release. Bending that front leg, stepping all the way back, downward facing dog. This time lift the left leg up in between the hands, planting it, leaving the back foot up, lifting all the way up, high lunge, pull that front hip back and in, sending the back leg nice and straight, heels aiming towards the mat, lifting up the heart. Inhale here and exhale. Taking the hands down around the front foot, step the back foot in, straightening the front leg, making sure the hips are squared and pulled. This hip's pulled back and in, leaning over the front leg, releasing the chin and the head so it's heavy, and breathing here. Lifting the quadricep up the leg by lifting the kneecaps. Bending that leg, stepping back, downward facing dog. This time you're going to take your right foot and you're going to bring it your right knee, bring it all the way up in between your hands, but the back heel is going to stay kind of close in, so it's towards your pubis, like the other side of your pubis, and you're going to lift up here. Inhale and exhale. It's a narrow pigeon. Inhale and exhale. From here, you can stay right here, or you can start to bring that towards your heel towards your butt. Keep your right hand on the outside to help you stay balanced, and then bring that foot in towards your buttocks so you can feel the stretch in your quadricep. You're going to slowly release the hand, release that foot back down. You can walk that heel out a little bit and then come down onto your elbows for a actual pigeon pose. Some people like to have their shin in a line with their front of their mat. That's not how I like to do it, so you do you. I just walked it out a little bit farther away from my hip. And then releasing, you could be here on your hands, up, or you can come lower down onto your forearms, your choice. Releasing your head, You can wiggle from side to side to really feel the sensations in this pose. Taking your hands back around that front knee, tuck the toe, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left knee up in between the hands, keeping that narrow pigeon so that the heel's coming just to the opposite inside hip flexor, and lifting up with your heart. Inhale and exhale. Option here to take that back leg up and then take your left hand kind of up and forward to keep your balance. Reach around, grabbing that foot, pulling it in towards your buttocks so you can feel the stretch in your front quadricep, and breathe. Now, if you're feeling a little unsteady in this pose, you could always pop a block or a blanket, depending on how high you are, underneath your butt. Oops, lost my balance. We're going to release the hand, release that leg back down, walk that shin a little farther out for a customary pigeon, and then walk your elbows down and release your head, breathing into this position, even walking back and forth to feel a little more sensation in your hip and buttocks thigh area. Inhale, walking yourself back up. Take a nice deep breath in as you find length. Rolling over onto your hip, swinging your leg all the way around to the front. Bringing your hands onto your quadriceps, feeling the muscles there, feeling the openness there. Person in me that practices openness and strength sees a person in you that practices openness and strength. Bowing forward to seal your practice. If namaste or another form of gratitude is in your practice, you may take that here. Thank you so much for joining me today for your practice. I hope that your quads are nice and open today.